Annie, you know today what you are going to see?
See, I will see the Michelangelo and Raffaello stuff.
And the best museum in the world, which is Vatican Museum.
Vatican Museum.
So let's go. We go there walking as usual, because recently we don't like anything if we don't go walking, apparently.
See, that's why I choose to be with you.
Haha, for this. Okay, so we are going now. We are in near Zodiaco, which is the like a small hill on the top of Vatican. We are going down, and I think in 30 minutes we'll be near the entrance of Vatican Museums. We will see the chapel, Sistine Chapel, maybe it's better, and we will see the mumps from Egypt, and we will see all the painting of the most famous artists in the world.
And you will see me in Museum Vaticano the first time.
Good, that's very real. We finally arrive here near the entrance of the museum. See, in that direction, on the left side, there is the entrance. We already have the ticket. Right now, you can enter only if you reserve it online. You pay online. And we already reserve everything. We are here with my family. That's a very big wow. Finally entry. Today is hot as hell. And now we start the tour. So now we are entry in a place that it's called Pinacoteca. Pinacoteca. I asked before if I can make some video and picture, and they say yes. Just in Sistine Chapel we cannot. This is a copy of the Pietas. So we are inside the Pinacoteca, and you can see there are all the old painting. 1371. Can you see?
Yes, 1300.
This awesome. Also 1373. It's like more than 700 years. It's unbelievable, really, really unbelievable. This is 1150. It's almost 1000 years. An artist with his name is Giotto. This is serious, is like standing in front of the history. Like he really invent the perspective, invent the expression of the face, invent everything. Wow. Here again is a Giotto. It's always him, always the same artist. We are talking about 1200, around 1200. When you watch something like this, you have really to imagine that behind this stuff there was a real man existing in this world, and until now we are still watching it, studying it. My God, years and years and years of history of art, painter by painter. They really teach each other a lot of stuff until we are right now, today. Bartolomeo di Tommaso. This is Carlo Crivelli. This looks like really close to be like a modern illustration. It seems really different from all the other styles. Look at the details. I think this one is really like the starting of the illustration, the modern illustration. I'm stunned. This is amazing. Looks like when you watch right now the painting with the digital style, but this is real and done like more than 500 years ago. And here we enter in the core of the Pinacoteca. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Raffaello Sanzio. I have no words. There is a contrast with the black and the light. Looks like a frame of a TV show. And in here, in this small room, we are in front of the best artist in the world, which is Leonardo da Vinci. This is San Giorgio that killed the dragon. Look the armor, the contrast, the black and white of the armor. The metal effect is incredible. And now I'm standing in front of Caravaggio. So Caravaggio is well known in the world for being a dramatic painter. First, he was completely crazy in the real life. And then also his painting were very dramatic with a lot of black and contrast of light, the red very, and the emotion to standing in front of this kind of painting is very high. Really, we are talking about one of the teacher for everyone looking here without reflection. It's a scene of a movie. So now we have exit from Pinacoteca and we are going directly to Sistine Chapel. Because Mama, we are with Mama and Papa, with Mother and Father. Yeah, she's already tired. So we go there to visit first and then we're back for all the rest. Unfortunately, we cannot make any video and picture in front of, inside the Sistine Chapel. Look at here, oh my God. This is the gallery of the geographic maps of the world. This is an incredible work they did years and years ago. And not only in just the maps, but it's also the architecture of this place, which is amazing. Look, it's a kind of old Google map, just that we cannot scroll, we can only walk up and down. So we are here in the Sistine Chapel, and actually we should not take the picture, but we are a bit outside. You can hear. I will show you something. Welcome to the Sistine Chapel. Everything is handmade, and all that wall is made from only one person. And now, yeah, when you understand that all of those paintings are made from the most, not all, but the most is what from one only person, and even build alone by himself the structure to painting and everything with this position. No, it's incredible, really incredible. This is like a very modest room. I'm thinking to do the same in my room in Bali. I don't know about the humidity, but I will try. We just entry to the missionary. I don't know how to explain. Look at this. Look at this. It's a kind of crown. Yes, ceremonial address of New Britain, Papua New Guinea. Look at this. So now we are walking back because I want to show you the Egypt Museum where there are the mummies and also the room of Raffaello. And we have to go to Kiri, left. Here we are, Museo Gregoriano Egizio. And this is one of the tombs of pharaohs, I think. Sarcofago di Anet is a Anet coffin. All these steps come from Egypt, and in here we can start to see one mummy. But this is still covered. Now we see the other one which is not really covered. And now we are going to see a real mummy. How is it in English? Mummy, mummy, mum. I don't know, but here we are. It's nothing like fake, it's a real body from the ancient Egypt. It's incredible, yeah? That's the first time you see the mummy, right?
Yeah, in Indonesia we have in...
Oh yeah, it's true that you have in Toraja also.
In Indonesia we have
Like in Toraja, they did something similar.
Suku Toraja seperti begini juga. Bahkan kita mereka mandikan mumi, mereka gantikan baju.
Yeah, so in Toraja, which is a place in Sulawesi, they do something similar, but they put it in some cave, and they have their own tradition for do that. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who? This stuff comes from 800 years before The Zero Age. Oh my god. It's unbelievable. Now I show you something which is even older. And look at this. This stuff are made, can you read in there? 8,500 years before Christ. And we still have it in here. And then this one are the first object of bronze. I'm shocked. Really, we are walking on the first steps of culture of the human being. Look at this. These are 721 years. These are the inscription of Sargon. This is Assyrian age. It's unbelievable. I studied this stuff like when I was a kid in the school, but I never see it with my eyes. Here we are in the Cortile Ottagono. And now we'll try to show you something. This is Perseo Triunfante. Look at the quality. And in here also we have one of the most famous statue in the world. I forgot the story behind, but actually this man was punished by the gods, and this is like this snake that came from the sea and killed him and the two kids. What amazing the quality. Look at the detail of the face. Every meter walking here, it's a piece of history and art. This is the room of animal, of the statue of the animals. And it's also me, and also her. Animal, but she's not the statue. And now we are going to meet the boss, which is not this one. This is Bacco. Dionisio is the god of the party. Ah, this is a Musa. This is a Musa. So all the poets around the world, for getting inspiration, they need a Musa, which is a woman, give them idea. It's like Milia to me. This one. So this statue came from one of the most famous artists from Greece. Yeah, every two steps I want to stop because there is something that I like and I want to see. Look at here. This is Jove.
Ini Jove.
Yeah, Zeus. This is the room of gods, the pagan gods, the gods so before the Christ. This is prego.
What's this?
This is the portrait of Faustina Maggiore. I have no idea who is she.
Maggiore.
Faustina Margione.
Okay. Ini siapa?
It's me. Don't you see? It's me. Look.
Namanya siapa?
My name is Matteo. I'm your husband. You should know. Emilia is trying to meet every single divinity of this room. But sometimes I cannot help her. Wow, this is a very sleepy face.
Ini siapa sayang?
This is Sayang, is the god of the sleepy. No, it's the god of the sleepness.
Siapa tuh namanya?
He's very tired. It's god of tiredness.
Sayang, namanya siapa ini?
I cannot know all the name of all the people around the world. It's difficult. There are a lot of stuff in here. This is Plotina. And I don't know the story behind Plotina, to be honest again. This is Giunone. This is Claudio. Hi, Claudio. In here, we have again Claudio. Ta-da! And this is Serapide, and he forgot to have a pot on his head. Poor Serapide. I want cold security. We can grow some plant, maybe. What do you think, honey? She's busy. Honey, she's still busy. Honey,
Apa sayang?
what do you think if we put some basil on the top of the head? Now we go to have a look to the Museo Gregoriano Etrusco. To be honest, in here I've never been. I don't know what we are going to see, but I love this. I want it in my home. I want it in my home. Ah, this is all the pottery stuff. So Etrusci was like the population before the Roman. Actually, the Romans were Etrusci. And these are all the objects that era before the Romans. Something very old. we are talking about 500 after Christ. Okay, well, it's possible. They're kidding me, or I understand that, which is much more possible. No, we don't like it so much. We go back because we want to visit the room of Raffaello, because it starts to become a bit late and the time is a bit running out. And here we are to the Sala of Immacolata Concezione. Look at this beautiful stuff. This is not yet Raffaello, but the quality is already something amazing. Look at this. Someone help me, please, to close my mouth. Live entrance. Oh la la. Oh la la. I ready to imagine, and into this room there was this man that painting all of it. It's incredible, really incredible. Finish one room, we enter into another. The name of this is La Stanza della Segnatura. This is a super famous painting because Raffaello painted every single subject of this with the face of the people of his time. Okay, so we say bye-bye to Leonardo da Vinci, and now let's move on in another room, which is La Stanza di Eliodoro. What a genius guy. Is it amazing?
See.
Look at this. And let's move on in Sala di Costantino. I'm trying to let you live with us what we are watching with our own eyes. The amazing stuff is not only the painting itself, but also how we paint the architecture, how we integrate everything. So this was actually the last room of Raffaello. And if we don't get any other surprise, I think our tour in Vatican Museums finish in here. I don't know what to say. What do you want to say? Help me.
You should come here.
You should come here. It's true. You should come here. It's a good answer. So we are right to the end of the day, and we are going outside this beautiful museum after a beautiful day. And nothing. It was an amazing experience. And nothing. Thank you for watching. See you soon.